Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time let's continue our training. Basically, let's jump into this AIM-9 Sidewinder training mission, and I will do the AMRAAM AIM-120 AMRAAM into the same video. So basically, that's all from the air-to-air weapons. Maybe the bombs. No, it's not necessary. I do the bombs in the takeoff video. Maybe I will just do the Mavericks, laser guided bombs, harms, missile threat, and some offensive, defensive, basic flight maneuvers. Maybe also the head-on, and maybe also the refueling, just to show you how the refueling work in this game. So let's jump into the action. Let's see the Sidewinder mission. I'm already in the air, so it's en route. Basically, I have 6 AMRAAMs. 3 of them are it's not displayed correctly here. I don't know why. Maybe just because I've selected, let me go to the Balkan, like the old Balkan. So just a quick jump into the older battlefield. And I will quickly select the training mission once again. So Sidewinders. Okay, let's see the munitions now. Okay, now we can see it correctly. I was surprised, just because the P variant, it's very old variant of the Sidewinder. It's not available in Balkans 2010, so it wasn't displayed correctly. I was seeing just these M variants, not these P variants. Basically, the difference between them is that the P variant is older and can be shot just by some rear aspects. You have to really be sitting behind the enemy, and its hit seeker is not as precise as the hit seeker of the M variant. The M variant has like active cooling system, therefore the seeker is cooled to, I don't know, minus 200 degrees Celsius or something like that by the liquid nitrogen. So basically, it offers like really high sensitivity of the infrared seeker, and it can basically see more clearly just the aircraft, the engine, not the like flares, not the sun, for example. Also, for the P variant, the sun is a problem. They usually go for flares or for sun. If you fire at enemy and sun is behind him. The other difference, the M variant can be fired up to, I don't know what kind of degrees of the like offset from the angle from your aspect. It's higher aspect ratio missile. There is another missile. It's not available here in this old Balkan. It was the AIM-9X, which is the most modern variant. It's the most advanced infrared missile or infrared type of Sidewinder. It's not a most modern missile, it's just the most modern Sidewinder. There are more advanced missiles than the X variant. For example, the European Iris-T might be very okay. And just to remember how to use this weapon, there is a small or easy. It's like kind of joke. If it is a P variant, it stands for Papa. You can go only from behind. If it is the M variant, it stands for Mama. You can go from the front and rear as well. So basically, you can use these M Sidewinders also firing at enemies which are closing to you from up front. So You don't have to be behind them. You don't have to see like this their engine from back behind. Okay, that's a short or brief briefing. According to the map, I can see there is a MiG-29, a variant, some Ilyushin 16, and Ilyushin, or it's Tupolev 16, sorry, but some Chinese variant, and Ilyushin 76. So let's jump into the cockpit and let's try to shoot them down. First of all, I will take care about the MiG. Definitely, it's the biggest threat for me, and I'm gonna use the M variant for him. Fox 2. Okay, it was a hit. It was definitely a hit. Seems like that. Okay, he is going down in flames. Okay. So that was the first victim. I will use the P variant, the older variant, for these bigger aircrafts like bombers and transport aircrafts. This is the Ilyushin, right? So I have to watch out for the rear gunner, basically, not to end up like my previous video, where I've been shot down by some Ivan sitting behind the Ilyushin's defensive armament. Okay, we are closing to the enemy. You can see that also range of this P variant, it's not very long. Okay, the missile sees him. You can hear the tone. So Fox 2. Oh, he fired at me as well. And the missile is gonna hit him. He's still firing. And he might be just damaged. As you can see, he's still continuing his flight. So let's fly there again and let's shoot him. Fox 2. The missile is tracking. Still tracking. Okay, a hit. He's still flying. He must be like armored, or I don't know, something like that. Okay, let's use our final P missile or P variant.
Altitude.
Missile is unable to lock him. Okay, finally he sees him. So Fox 2. Okay, third hit. And he's burning and they are ejecting, so finally got him. It cost me 3 Sidewinders to shoot him down. And I can see 5 parachutes. 6 parachutes. So many crew members on board. Interesting. Okay, let's increase my radar range by pressing the F4 key. So I can see the remaining aircraft must be somewhere here. Okay, I see him already. He's like 32 miles from me. Altitude 2000.
Altitude.
You can see the status of the warhead, or not the warhead, the seeker is cool. You can simply switch off the cooling. After a while, the heat seeker will be warm, so he won't be able to see such precisely the enemies. It will be like the old P variant. Like the M variant with the active cooling, can see even the wings, even the fuselage, which is going hot by just that friction between the air, for example. So it's not necessary just to see the engine, but you can fire at any part of the aircraft simply just because it's hot because of the friction.
Altitude.
Okay, it's warm already, so let's activate the cooling. And as you can see, the missile already sees the target, so let's fire Fox 2. Let's fire a Sidewinder at him. Okay, the engine burnt already. Now it's just a glider. I might be able to be faster behind the aircraft like my own missile, just because it's already burnt out. And I still have my own engine. there I am. Okay, let's fire again. There is no way how that Sidewinder can reach this target. Okay, it was a hit. Nice and solid hit.
Bingo.
Okay, the aircraft is just damaged, so let's finish him out. Okay, and he's burning. Let's fly away. He simply disintegrated in the air, so very sad news. My fuel state is 1400. So let's head back to base. It's like 60 miles in front of me, so let's fly there.
Sentry 1, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to home plate. Cowboy 1, Sentry 1, home plate bearing 195, 50 miles.
Okay, it's the steer point 7. Steer point 7 is my base, so basically, as you can hear, I'm on correct heading. The distance is currently 50 miles. Basically, each ring on this HSD shows you like 20, 40, 60, so he's in the middle. The target, you can see always the distance. If I change the measures, basically my range of my radar is currently 40 miles, and you can see there is 10, 20, 30, 40. This outer ring, this blue ring is my radar, so it's 40 miles. This wide ring is 30 miles. Basically, when you are 30 miles away from your airfield, you can ask, you can already ask or communicate with your tower, ask for inbound. So I still have to wait until I got closer. If you are far away from the airfield, you can hear that you are too far. So let's check it.
Cowboy 1-1, inbound for landing.
Cowboy 1, you are outside my airspace. Contact me 30 miles out.
Okay, so the ATC confirmed that we are out of her airspace, and we should contact her 30 miles away from the base. Let's prepare for the landing. Okay, lights on. Maybe let's use also the landing light. And let's acknowledge this master warning is just because of the forward fuel is low. It's currently 800 pounds of fuel. Maybe I will set up like 500s. When it reaches 500s, I will be notified again. And then I will ask for the permission of emergency landing. I was flying too often with afterburner, so that's the result. If you are at sea level, you are flying full afterburner, you are simply out under 2 minutes. Okay, I'm 30 miles inside the circle, so let's use the inbound.
Cowboy 1-1, inbound for landing.
Cowboy 1, Capodicino, approach. Good morning. Take spacing. Welcome back.
She has a very sexy voice, to be honest. I love this Italian ATCs it's also in Korea, basically in Balkan. It's very nice to hear such lovely voice over the radio. And just because you are seeing like the video in a
Cowboy 1-1, orbit for spacing.
in a bad aspect ratio
Cowboy
on
1-1,
YouTube.
descend to 2000, maintain 280 knots, turn left heading 160.
160, okay. I will keep flying like these training missions like it is.
Altitude.
So the videos will be in wrong format aspect or format ratio. But for the campaign,
Cowboy 1-1, descend to 2000, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 155.
the missions are a bit longer, so I will definitely do a separate video about the briefing and then a separate video about the flight itself.
Cowboy descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, turn left heading 145.
145, okay. More into left.
Cowboy 11, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, turn right heading 170, vectors to final, runway 26.
Okay, fuel 600. I might be able to reach the base, otherwise it will be flame out landing again without the fuel.
Cowboy 11, turn right to final approach course 260, check speed.
Okay, final approach course. So let's put idle to the throttle. So the flanker, sorry for that. So the Falcon can decelerate to 300 and I'll be able to put out my landing gear or release my landing gear.
Good morning, Cowboy 11, Capodicino, power cleared for landing, runway 26, tech gear down.
Okay, gear is down. You have to always pull a little bit more if you put down the gear, just because it adds you some significant drag and it puts your nose down. Oh, I jumped a little bit. I've switched off the landing light. Okay, fuel is still 600.
Cowboy 11, Capodicino, power, taxi clear of the runway.
I'm working on that, honey. So, that was the landing, that was the mission with Sidewinders. Let's quickly jump into the mission with AMRAAMs. So you can see it as well. So, back. AMRAAM. Will be a very similar mission. But there is more targets in this case. The base is Amendola Air Base or Airport, steer point 1 or steer point 8. I need to quickly check it. I will be here on steer point 2, closing to the steer point 3. So there is a MiG-25 closing to me, another MiG-29, another MiG-29 and MiG-23. Basically, let me quickly check the... Oh, I'm unable to see the recon, basically, so just to see the amount of these aircrafts, but that's okay. And the munitions is like just 4 AMRAAMs. I would be expecting like also these pylons to be occupied. It would be much better for me just to have like more AMRAAMs in case that they miss their targets. Seems like there are just these 4 aircrafts here, but you know, there might be something with the AMRAAM. So let's fly it as quickly as possible. First, I would try to focus on the MiG-25. I'm pretty sure these, let's say, training missions or the enemies in training missions are not equipped with any missiles whatsoever. Just to make it for you easier, I've been locked already by the 25. You can see on the radar warning receiver. And there are 2 aircrafts. Basically, I can see them visually with my eyes, and I can see them on the radar as well. It's 2 enemies in this area. So let's increase my speed. Let's activate. I misused the keys and I was extending my... It's very dark here in this room, sorry for that. Okay, I put down the landing gear instead of EZM just because it's dark and I didn't see the keys. It's not illuminated on my joystick. So let's refly this mission again. Such a mistake to extend your or put down your landing gear in 500 knots. Completely fall off, definitely.
Altitude.
Okay, so there are 2 MiG-25s. I can see them. Altitude 9000. Let's increase my speed and let's climb a little bit so my AMRAAMs will fly faster and higher in much thicker air. Basically, there's the speed in between us, so my speed plus the speed of the MiG-25. I will launch my missile when the target will be in this right bracket here. Currently it's in the left bracket, so if he now turns away, he will be pretty much able to fly away from my AMRAAM. I will have to wait a little bit more just to get him into this right bracket, which is the MAR, the minimum abort range, so he won't be able to fly away. I'm at Mach 1.24. He's in range. And I just lost the lock basically, but it doesn't matter with the AMRAAM. He is an active seeker, so he is able to find a target and destroy him by his own. But I will need to fly away just to see which aircraft is being hit by this AMRAAM. And there was a missile fired at me. He fired a missile and I've been hit.
Warning.
So they are equipped with missiles, definitely. I now know that. And I have to fire my missiles like not to lose the lock, basically. It was very sad moment when I lost the lock of the aircraft. So let's fly it again. I will turn on my EZM, so they will have troubles to lock me.
Altitude.
I was flying without it. So let's turn on the EZM. Okay, EZM on, or the music on. I can see both bandits on my radar, so let's lock the first one. Let's wait a couple of seconds until he is well in the MAR. I can shoot now already, but he's like 20 miles ahead still. But I won't wait until the minimum MAR for him, so let's shoot already. Fox 3.
Fox 3 long.
Fox 3 long. Soon the AMRAAM will become Pitbull, which means that he is able to see the target by his own radar.
1, Pitbull.
Pitbull. Let's fire another one.
1,
Fox 3 medium.
Pitbull.
And the AMRAAM goes Pitbull immediately. Let's fly away. Okay, the AMRAAMs hit the MiG-25s. I've got 2 MiG-29s behind my tail. I do not see the... Oh, there is a splash. Okay, they are going down. Okay, let's turn back and let's attack these MiG-29s. I will need to keep my speed pretty high all the time. They are locking me. 28,000 feet, so they are pretty high. Fox 3, sorry. Fox 3. And let's shoot the other one. Fox 3.
Fox 3 long.
I will keep tracking for the AMRAAM a bit longer. Okay,
1, Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
Let's release some chaff and flare. And that's all what I had on board, so I have no more AMRAAMs under my wings. It looks like the first AMRAAM will miss just because the MiG turned back, and also this MiG turned back. And the AMRAAM, okay, he will be able to catch him, definitely. Let's hope so. Okay, it was a hit. But this first AMRAAM won't be able to hit this MiG just because it's too far away already. Okay, so that was this AMRAAM mission. Now you know how it works. Let me quickly check to the steer point 1. Where is our base? It's very sad that there is like no 6 AMRAAMs in this game, but definitely you have to choose which aircraft you want to shoot down. Okay, the AMRAAM already exploded, so I cannot see my AMRAAM anymore, so it's no AMRAAMs in the air. Let me quickly turn off the EZM. Let's switch the master arm to the off position. I was using wrong program all the time. Okay, lights on, and I'm going for the landing. The MiG seems to be pretty far away. He simply ran away. So the AMRAAM works like a threat for him. Okay, I can see the steer point 1. Steer point 1 is active. I can see the steer point 1 on my radar. So it's 40 miles. It's the range of the radar. It's here. So basically the maximum range of my radar is 160 miles, but you are unable to see fighters at such distances. Basically, it's just for the biggest aircrafts which you can see at such distance. Usually the fighters appear at 40 to 50 miles away from you at such distance. So there is no need to use like radar to 80 basically for the fighters, just because you are able to see them basically here on 40 as well, and you still have to wait until they are close enough to fire your AMRAAM. So I'm mostly using this 40 radar. And these symbols here, the bottom which is moving, the left one which is moving, they show the movement of the radar antenna. Basically, it does the sweep to the left, right, and it's slowly moving to down, up again. But you can tilt it more up, more down by pressing the F6 key, F4 key, sorry, F5 key down. You can see I can put it like down, scanning like the aircraft just below me. F6 is for centering this antenna, and F7 will put your antenna up so you can scan aircrafts which are flying above you.
Cowboy 1-1, inbound for landing.
Cowboy 1, Amendola, approach. Good morning. Take spacing and continue inbound.
Okay, there is nothing on my radar warning receiver, so no enemy aircraft should be in the air somewhere close. Or maybe it is, but when it turns off their own radar, I won't be able to see them on the radar warning receiver. So if you want to stay stealthy as well, you can always switch off your radar. So it's done
Cowboy
via this button.
Descend to 2000.
Currently,
Maintain
you can see
260
no
knots.
radiation
Turn right
here.
heading 245.
245, sorry for interruption, 245. So you can see no radiation on my HUD. Basically, I switched off the my own radar now. The antennas aren't moving, and the radar is not scanning. That's the quiet
Cowboy
mode.
1-1, descend to 2000. Maintain 250 knots.
And you can even switch it to this silent mode. I don't know what's the difference between...
Warning.
Aha, I know it now, okay. So, radar scanning normal is scanning the frontal radar in the cone, in the front of the aircraft, here in the tip. If you put it to the quiet mode, it switches off the main radar.
Descend to 2000. Maintain 230 knots.
So it switches off this main radar in front, so you are unable to see enemies, and they cannot see you on the radar warning receiver, on their own radar warning receiver. But still, your altimeter radar is working, so you can see still the altitude here of my altitude over the ground. But if you switch it to the silent mode,
Cowboy 1-1, descend to
there is no
2000. Maintain 200 knots.
okay, there is no information about the altimeter radar. Basically, I cannot see it here, and also terrain following fail. Basically, you can follow the terrain by using your radar, and it's currently failed just because I've switched off the radar. So I'm now completely like stealth as much as possibly and physically F-16 can be. There is no radiation
Cowboy
coming out from my aircraft.
Descend to 2000. Maintain 200 knots. Turn left heading 200. Vectors to final. Runway 11.
200, okay. Oh, it's interesting. Heading. Soon we will be landing.
Cowboy 1-1. Turn left to final approach course 110. Check speed. Good morning, Cowboy 1-1. Amendola Tower, cleared for landing. Runway 11, check gear down.
Okay, so we are clear to land. Right now, right here.
Cowboy 1-1. Amendola Tower, next time wait your turn.
Like, what kind of turn?
Cowboy
I was clear
1-1.
to land.
Amendola Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
I'm surprised. It seems like it wasn't time for my landing yet. But I did receive the permission, so that surprises me. It's jumping up and down, up and down. Okay guys, so let's jump into the main menu. So I just showed you the Sidewinder and the AMRAAM training missions. That's all for today's video. Basically, thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and if you want to ask me about anything regarding this game or any other game basically which is on my channel, go on. I'm really glad to answer all your questions. Again, thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice weekend, by the way.